I think that kind of like small town vibe really holds people back of like, oh, people know me, everybody knows me, and they get nervous about even starting a small business or even putting themselves out there because they're scared that like, oh, Susie I went to high school knows everything that happened and how I fell asleep in English class. How do you guys get over that fear of, the community might not already knowing you?
I don't know that you ever get over it. I think there's
Yeah.
always that piece where you're like, oh geez, what is this? Or do they remember me? Or
Yeah.
but I don't. In the same breath, though, you have people that do know you and that are supporting you in many different ways, whether they're showing up and working out with you or if they're just putting your name out there and being that advocate for you. I think it works both ways, but you just have to focus on the good, I guess,
Yeah.
is what I'll say.
I mean, I did not fall asleep in English class, so
Thank goodness for
I'm
that.
not super worried about Susie, but it is fun when Susie comes to see us in a class. So,
Yes.
so I mean, on that side, it's fun to see someone in a different capacity than you knew them, before. So when you did know them in high school, and now they're coming to your class, and it's kind of you get to develop a different relationship
Yes.
with them. So that's been kind of fun. Susie surprised us sometimes and
Yeah.
walks into the gym and we're like, oh, hey, Susie.
That's awesome.
And I think that people just see it too as being really cool.
Mm.
We go in there and you get this whole vibe from it that is really hard to find elsewhere. You come in and the bags are hanging and you have the music going and
You see people in the corner wrapping their hands to get
yeah,
their gloves on. Like, it's
yeah.
kind of cool.
And I will say that there's, people from my past are like, you're doing this? That's so cool. Like it really is so cool.
I know, right?
Awesome.
Yes.
Yay.
I think we've been disconnected from that part of our world of growing up and school, and now it's just there's more people that are just kind of like, that's really cool that you're doing that. That's awesome that you've made it to do this. I love that you're doing that, and people that really support and encourage. I guess we get a lot of encouragement, so that's
Yeah.
really great.
Yay. Yeah, that's so good. I feel like that's so needed. And, as much as you would hope that they would have a different light on you and what you do now versus who you were as a teenager, right? Like you would want to give them the same grace,
For sure.
And I think people just miss that in small towns. Like, you guys were so young. Nobody knew what they were doing,
Yeah.
and now so many people in town start their own small business or whatever. So it's like, obviously, you're going to want to, like, support Susie too with whatever that is,
Yeah.
you
Exactly.
know? So, yeah, that's incredible. You guys have a lot of grace.
It's come with time.
And probably hitting that bag. We got to get over that anger before we can move into grace.
You control what you can and then let go of what you can't control. So yeah, no, it comes with time. It comes with, growth, honestly, when you're able to just grow and people see that. And I think it's just who you are, not only in this space, but the way that you treat people and the way that you show up it goes so far. Because if someone comes in and they ever had a bad experience, that's going to reflect on not only us as the owners, but the members that are there. And we just don't want to give that conception of people. We just try to give, like you said, people grace and just kindness because you don't know where anyone's at in their lives. And I don't want to be the breaking point of someone by getting mad at them because they're in my way at the grocery store. Which maybe I low-key will sometimes, but I will not let it show. You're kind of in my way. I'm in a little bit of a hurry, but I appreciate you, and I'm gonna go this
You're
way.
doing great.
Take your time, find the right apples.
Yeah, yep, we have all been there. And I think people need to remember that, like, we all have bad days, and
Yes,
it's gonna be okay. No one's gonna remember this day. Like,
right,
it just is
right.
what it is.
I don't need to be that person for anyone. Anyone could be going through anything at any point, and just one little thing could just crack them. So I'd rather be that kind point in their life where it's like, hey, let me hold the door for you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Just small things like that go a long way, and that's what I choose to focus a lot of my time and energy on.